Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I'm excited to say that the Toby accessibility mod for Doom version 7.5 is now available. You can grab it now and play it. I put the links in the description of the video I did a week and a half ago where I showcased the new features of 7.5. There are links to the audio manual, the mod itself, and the updated Operation MDK campaign. But I was originally debating whether I needed or wanted to do another follow-up video now that the mod is out, and I think I've come to the conclusion that yes, we're gonna. So that's why we are here. Because after posting the announcement that, hey, the mod is live, go check it out, go play it, I posted that on Twitter yesterday, and I've already heard a few people comment that there's still a little bit of confusion as far as like what the sounds are, how to play it, like getting lost. And I figured, especially with the current state of the Toby Doom mod, 7.5 is in a really great place. There's a lot of features in there that are designed to, kind of help players navigate the levels or identify enemies, or now the pathfinding thing, and now we support the Heretic game as well. And so I'm gonna kind of, what this video is it's not so much a here's what's new in 7.5 video, because I did that one already a little while ago. This is kind of meant more as like a maybe kind of a beginner's guide as to how would I recommend people start playing these, the Toby Doom mod. So we're kind of starting from square one here. Now, I have a little bit of the work done already, but so what I will say is in this video, just go to the description down below. There's going to be three links to three different files, and they're all zip files. The first one is going to be the Toby accessibility mod version 7.5. That includes most of the files that you will need to play both the Doom games and the new Heretic campaigns. The second file is going to be the Toby Doom 7.5 audio manual, and I highly, highly, highly recommend and encourage people to download and listen to this manual before playing. The third file is an extra campaign that Mr. Alan D1 created last year called Operation MDK. It's pretty cool. It still kind of has it has a variety of levels. They're still kind of designed in the Toby Doom style, so they're a little bit more simplified than you would find in the classic Doom levels. But it's a really cool campaign because he's added like story elements and little scripted sequences, and it's really cool. So download those three files. So once you have those downloaded, you also need to own Doom, Doom 2, and now Heretic if you want to play the Heretic levels, the level packs. And you can buy them on GOG.com if you don't want to deal with Steam. You can buy them through Steam if you want to do it that way. You download them, install them, and then what you want to do, and you're going to use the Steam version of Doom 2 here. If I open another, I have NVDA running.
Toby accessibility mod.
So here's my Toby accessibility mod folder. So the first thing you want to do, you download those three files, the Toby Doom 7.5, the audio manual, and Operation MDK. And then I would start by unzipping the Toby Doom 7.5 folder. And then once it's unzipped, copy the folder, put it wherever you want it. If you have a games folder, put it in there. Put it wherever you want. If you want it on the desktop, whatever. Put the folder wherever you want to find it. And now that I have also downloaded and installed Doom 2, let's say, I'm going to Alt-Tab.
This PC.
And I'm going to go to a new File Explorer window. I'm going to go to my
New volume.
E drive because that's where I have all my games, or a lot of my games installed.
Items view.
And I'm going to go to Games.
Selected. Games 1 of 6. Items view list.
Steam.
Steam 7 of 9. Items view. Steam 15. Steam Apps 16 of.
Steam Apps.
Items view. Depot Cache 2. Common 1 of 66.
And Common is usually where they put a lot of these games. So I'm going to go to Common.
Items view list.
I'm going to hit D for Doom.
Dead Link 11 of 8. Demons of Asp. Dino Trauma. Doom 2 14 of 8.
There's Doom 2.
Items view list.
And I'm going to hit D again because there's a file that I want to find. There's a Doom2.wad.
Doom 2 Mousepad 5 of. Doom 2 Bat 6 of. Master Bat 7 of 12. Doom 2 Bat 6 of 12. Master Bat. Plutonia Mousepad. Base. Doom 2 Mousepad 5 of. Doom 2 Bat 6.
Oh,
base
wait.
1 of 12.
Nope, that's right. Hold on. Sorry. You go into Doom 2. I forget there's another subfolder. Sorry for the confusion. You go into the subfolder.
Base 1 of 12.
Base.
Items view list. Default CF. Doom 2 CO.
Now I'll go to Doom.
Doom 2 EXE. Doom 2 WAD 8 of 20.
Doom 2 WAD. Copy that file. Doom2.wad. Copy it. Alt-Tab. Paste it right into your Toby Doom folder that you unzipped and moved wherever. And now Doom 2 is set. Do the same thing for your Doom and your Heretic. Copy the Doom.wad, Heretic.wad, and you're good. That's all you will ever really need. And you now have the mod. You have the files that you need from the original games. And now we can get going. I'm going to close this. So we're back in our
documents.
We're back in our Toby Doom folder.
Toby Accessibility Mod V725. Add-ons 1 of 31.
And you have a few folders here.
Documents, Info, Help 2 of 31.
Documents, Info, and Help. Now this is the text version of the manual, which, you may want to also read through. It's basically the same information that's in the audio manual, but it's in text form. So if you're using your screen reader and maybe you want to refresh yourself on the keyboard shortcuts for the game, or let's go in here real quick. There's a bunch of stuff
Change
here.
Bug information text 1 of 17.
Bug information.
Change log text. Copyrights text 3. Credits text 4. Doom 1 level names text 5 of. Doom 2 level names text 6. Heretic level names text. Keyboard controls and hotkey info text 8
There's
of 17.
Your keyboard.
Multiplayer information PDF 9 of 17. Toby Accessibility Mod V725 Heretic Info PDF 10 of 7. Toby Accessibility Mod V725 Heretic Info HTML 8. Toby Accessibility Mod V725 Manual PDF 12. Toby Accessibility Mod V725 Manual HTML.
So we got HTML, we got PDF files of different things.
Toby Config 14 of 7. Toby Map Pack Level Names. Toby's Death Arena Bot Names List Text 16 of.
Toby Bot Names. So I covered this in the 7.0 or 7.1 video that I did when that came out. I think it was around January this year. If you want to spawn bots into your Death Arena, this tells you the names, so you can bring down the console with your tilde key, and there's a little command that you can type in, and then you just say, like, add this bot, add that bot, and then you can play with, one bot or two, or I think it was like 1 to 4 bots or something like that. I forget. But I went through that in an earlier video. Right now, I really want to concentrate on Toby Doom and Toby Heretic, playing it single player. That's what I want to concentrate on here. So you have that documentation folder.
FM Banks 3 of 31. Documents. Sound Fonts 4 of 31. Toby Accessibility Mod V725 Audio Manual 5 of 31.
Now remember that second file that I told you to download from the description? That is your Toby Doom 7.5 audio manual. I unzipped that as well, and I grabbed that folder, and I just pasted that folder for convenience. I put it right inside of my Toby Doom folder, so my manual is here, my audio manual is here right along with my documents folder. So if I go in here,
Mod V725 audio items view list.
So, and under this manual, we have one other folder.
Heretic Manual 1 of 13.
The Heretic manual is under here because these are completely new sounds. All of the commands that Toby Doom has supported also work in Heretic, but there's a few more. Because in Heretic, you have inventory items. You're not just collecting health and ammo that you pick up off the ground that you use immediately, like you do in Doom, but in Heretic, you have items in your inventory that you can choose to use at any time. Like there are some healing items. There's the Tome of Power, um, which will power up all of your weapons for like 30 seconds at a time. There are things that will there's like an invincibility sphere. There's what else? I mean, there's a whole bunch of different power ups. So you don't have to go through them all right away, but I would say start with Doom because Doom is less complex. Um, but let's look at our audio manual here.
00. Introduction MP3 2 of 13.
So that's just a short intro.
01. Setup MP3 3 of 13.
Setup, and he breaks these down into like there's the setup.
02. Requirements MP3 4
requirements. This is where he talks about what I just told you with where you need the original games to grab the .wad files, the WAD files. There is a free Doom. I have not played with that. There's like an open. It changes some of the visuals and audio or something, but like I said, the Doom games are so cheap. I would just totally recommend getting the real versions.
03. How to run MP3 5 of 13.
How to run. So that's how to run the game, which I'll get to shortly.
04. Selecting a game MP3 6 of 13.
Selecting a game.
05. Key controls MP3 7 of 13.
There's your key controls. Now, again, he breaks these down. Some of the commands are not in here. These are your basic, like, movement navigation controls.
06. Accessibility features MP3 8 of 13.
Accessibility features. These are some of the keyboard commands and features that Toby has added. They've added for the Toby mod, like your compass, your, checking your health, checking your ammo, checking your armor, hitting V to look at what's in front of you. I think that might even be a different file. But I mean, he breaks things down into all these nice little chunks here for you.
07. Weapons MP3 9 of 13.
Now, weapons. People have said, well, I don't understand what all the sounds mean. Download and listen to the audio manual.
08.
I'll show you that in just a second.
MP3 10 of 08. Items and power-ups MP3
Items
10
and
of 13.
power-ups, again, he will describe them for you. And you'll hear the audio clips of what they sound like. He's done a really good job with this audio manual.
09. Environment MP3 11
Environment, so there's environmental sounds and such.
10. Monsters MP3 12
Monsters, you're going to hear what all the monsters sound like.
11. Other information MP3 13
and then other information. So let's go and
05. Key controls MP3 06. Accessibility features.
Let's just listen to the accessibility features for a bit, and so you can kind of hear how he does it.
Section 6. Accessibility features. This section will go over all the cool accessibility features the Toby Accessibility Mod has to offer. Impact detection. As you navigate around the levels, you're bound to be running into walls and objects. When you do make contact with any surface, you'll hear a low-pitched beep. This system will act as your virtual hands. Drop-off detection. Levels in Doom are filled with a wide variety of terrain. In case you come across a ledge where you can drop down onto a lower floor,
a higher
you'll hear
ledge,
a low-pitched noise humming in your ears. This tells you there's a significant drop-off nearby and you should be careful where you step. Compass. One of the most important features to consult while navigating your way through the levels is your compass. Here are the hotkeys for this feature. To toggle compass, press Q. To snap turn left, press E. To snap turn right, press R. To reset yourself to face north, press F. Player status. If you ever need to know the status of your health, armor...
So we'll quit that one there, but I mean, you see how he he reads the descriptions, and then in each section, if there's an audio cue associated with it, he will play that audio. So you hear the ledge detection, you hear the impact, like when you're rubbing against a wall. You hear those. And now let's listen to a bit of
07. Weapons MP3 9
weapons.
of 13. DLC.
weapons. In Doom, if you ever want to defeat the forces of hell, you best make sure you have the right tools for the job. That's right, I'm talking about guns. This section will give you an overview on Doom's epically awesome arsenal. Fist. Slot 1.
So
Ammo
hit 1 on
type,
your number row.
none. This is your last resort weapon. If you run out of everything and you don't possess the chainsaw, this is all you have. However, if you do pick up a berserk pack, your fist will become powered up and now your punches will do way more damage. Chainsaw. Slot 1. Ammo type, none. Sever the wicked with this eager beaver of a tool and make those demons rest in pieces.
I think these are from the original
Doom
Doom manual.
weapon, or if you ever need to conserve ammo, this is the weapon to use. Pistol. Slot 2. Ammo type, bullets.
So there's your ammo.
A standard sidearm and your starting weapon, the pistol is a decent weapon, fairly effective against low-tiered enemies. However, this gun won't be enough when you're dealing with the bigger and badder demons of hell. Make sure to find something a little more powerful if you are to stand a chance against hell's army of darkness. Shotgun. Slot 3. Ammo type, shells. One of Doom's most legendary weapons, the shotgun is the go-to in demon slaying.
Hell yeah.
Most effective in close to medium range, this powerhouse of a weapon will hurt the demons plenty.
All right, so we'll stop there. Again, so you're hearing the weapon. So if you hear a weapon lying on the ground, that's what they sound like. And then you heard 2 different ammo types, because a lot of weapons you have like your clip and then your larger cache of ammo for your bullets. Same thing with shotgun shells. You'll find a shell on the ground, and then you'll find like a bigger stash of shotgun shells. So that's why you hear a couple. But again, listen to these audio, because, yes, there's no audio menu glossary in the game. Again, people are probably thinking, every game should be exactly like The Last of Us 2. And don't get me wrong, The Last of Us 2 is amazing. I absolutely love it. But again, we're dealing with a 30-year-old game here, and I'm still amazed at everything that they've put into this mod. I didn't even know that, it was kind of this pipe dream of, can you even put a navigation system into Doom? Can the engine even do that? And they found a way. Predoa and Mr. Alan D1 found a way. But like I said, there's things for monsters. So if I
08 items and power 09 environment MP 10 monsters.
Let's
MP3.
do a little bit of the monsters real
CLC.
quick.
Monsters. As you navigate your way through the levels, you'll encounter some unfriendly faces.
Yep.
Demons ranging from easy to hard all have one thing in mind: killing you.
Exactly.
Here are some of the foes you'll be facing throughout your adventure. Zombie Man.
That's
The
their kind
easiest
of idle
enemy
sound.
you'll face. It doesn't take much to kill this guy, and when you do kill him, he drops an ammo clip.
There you go.
Shotgunner.
I like that.
Still a fairly easy foe, however, since he's packing a shotgun, he can certainly
They
take a
hurt.
chunk out of your health if you're not
Oh
careful.
yeah.
The good news is, though, is that when you kill him, he drops a shotgun. Chain Gunner. Even though this guy doesn't take too much to kill, it'll take very little time for him to drain your health.
Oh yeah.
Be careful around these grunts. The good
Toby accessible.
So there you go. Again, now you're hearing what the enemies sound like. So you immediately hear, oh crap, there's a shotgunner. There's and if you keep going, there's imps and barons of hell and cacodemons and all those things. They're here. So you can listen to any, again, it'll probably take you, especially, when you start the game, you're not going to fight all of the demons, like the high level demons right away. The first few levels are only going to have like imps and zombie men and shotgunners. You're not even going to get to some of the later enemies until you're, a few levels in. So you don't have to you're not going to hear like the spider mastermind and everything for a long time. So, again, just before you play, I mean, I know you want to jump right in. I totally get it. I totally get it. And especially, if you're having to just listen to everything via audio, there's a bit more of a learning curve than maybe a sighted player would have to use. I mean, it's just unfortunately the reality of it. But let's go
Heretic
into
Manual 1 of
Heretic, and I'll show
Items
you
View
something similar here. So,
02. Heretic Items MP01. Heretic Weapons MP3 1 of 4.
so we don't need all of the, the navigation, the accessibility features, because those are exactly the same. But here there are files for Heretic specific features.
02. 03. Heretic Monsters MP04. Heretic Shootables MP3 4.
Okay, shootables. So again,
01.
if I
Heretic Weapons MP3 1 of 4. VLC.
Section 1.
I like
Weapons.
his accent
In
for these.
Heretic, if you ever want to defeat the Sparrow's forces, you best make sure you have the right magical tools for the job. This section will give you an overview of Heretic's magical arsenal to hex your enemies with. Staff. Slot 1. Ammo type, none. This is your last resort weapon. If you run out of everything and you don't possess the gauntlets of the Necromancer, this is all you have.
Yeah, it sucks.
However, if you have a Tome of Power and activate it, your staff will become powered up, and now your attacks will do way more damage. Gauntlets of the Necromancer. Slot 1. Ammo type, none. Zap the wicked with these and turn those monsters to ashes.
They're pretty cool.
This is a good last resort weapon, or if you ever need to conserve ammo, this is the weapon to use.
They're good for
When
golems
powered
because they're
up,
melee.
the gauntlets will have extended range, allowing you to zap enemies from a short distance away. Gold Wand. Slot 2. Ammo type, Wand Crystals. This is your starting weapon. The wand is a decent weapon that is fairly effective against low-tiered enemies. However, this won't be enough when you're dealing with the bigger and badder monsters of Desparrow's army. Make sure to find something a little more powerful if you're to stand a chance
I'll
against
do
the
one more and then
denizens
we'll
of Hell's
stop.
Maw. However, when powered up, the wand will be able to fire a horizontal spread of several hit-scan shots and fire 2 projectiles.
So that's when you've
allowing you to
activated
do
the
more
Tome of
damage and take
Power.
on multiple enemies. Ethereal Crossbow.
Basically your shotgun.
Slot 3. Ammo type, arrows. The crossbow is the go-to in monster slaying.
Yep.
Most effective in close to medium range, this powerhouse of a weapon will hurt the Sparrow's minions plenty.
Alright, so we'll stop there. So again, you have your items, you have your weapons, you have your monsters. I'm not going to play the other ones to save time because I want to get into the actual game. So there you go. Listen to your audio manual. It's very, very important. Not only for the sounds, but for learning the keys.
Items view list.
And
Heretic
all of that.
Manual
So
1
we're
of
going to
50.
back out a couple levels here.
Items view list.
I'm back in my Toby folder. And assuming we have copied the Doom 2, and Heretic.wad files, which if I hit D,
Doom WAD 8 of 31.
there's my Doom WAD,
Doom 2 WAD 9 of
Doom
31.
2 WAD, and if I hit H,
Heretic WAD 14 of
Heretic
31.
WAD, we are confirmed. We are good. So now there are several play files. I'm going to hit P.
Play classic Doom games BAT 19 of 31.
Now, here's the thing. If you are just starting, I would say do not play Classic Doom or Classic Heretic. Do not play those right away. Because, yes, they are the original levels from the original games. You're basically going to be playing, the modified versions of the original. But these levels, even, past like level 1 in Doom, like you get to level 2, and especially if you open up that maze secret about halfway through, 2/3 of the way through, it's very, very, very easy to get lost because they are very complex levels. And I would say those are for, you've played through all of Toby Doom, you've played through Operation MDK, and you want to try your hand at the originals. Even, like I said, as someone who has played the Doom games visually for 30 years, it's confusing. Those levels are complex. But the option is there. If you get good at it and you want to tackle it, go for it. I'm super pleased that that's possible. If I arrow down again,
Play Classic Heretic bat 20 of 31.
so there's our Play Classic Heretic. We're going to ignore that for now.
Play Demo Level bat 21 of 31.
Now, Play Demo Level, this also might be a good thing for people to try. This just loads a demo map. There's nothing that really can harm you, but you can wander around a free space where there are rooms, like there's a bunch of rooms where you'll hear like all of the examples for, oh, here's a red key door, here's a red skull key door, here's a blue key door, and then there's sections for you walk around and you'll be able to hear all of the like all of the items, all of the weapons, all of the power-ups. Enemies themselves have their own little cubbies, so you can kind of get close to them and hear them. It's like an interactive way to listen to the manual, or not the manual, but listen to all of the sound effects in there. So
Play Toby Doom bat 22 of 31.
There's Play Toby Doom.
Play Toby Heretic bat 23 of
Play
31.
Toby Heretic.
Play Toby's Death Arena bat 24
And Toby
of 31.
Death Arena. Now, actually, I haven't put in the updated version of MDK yet, Operation MDK, so that's not in here yet. But I will do that after I record this video because I want to be complete. But I would say if you want to start...
Play Toby Doom bat 22 of... Play Demo Level bat 20.
Play Demo Level if you want to just safely explore a bit.
Play Toby Doom bat 22.
And when you're ready, I would say again, start with Toby Doom versus Toby Heretic. Because Toby Doom, you don't have to worry about inventory items and such. It's one less level of complexity. So when I hit enter
play Toby Doom bat 22 of 31.
on playtobydoom.bat,
see GZ Doom G4.11.3.
it pops up. Now,
Welcome.
The first time you run this, you're going to have one extra step here. The first time, Windows is going to freak out. You'll get this little blue window that pops up and it says, hey, we don't recognize this. You probably don't want to run this file. It's totally safe. You want to tab to the More Info button, or it's a More button, or More Info link button, whatever you want to call it. And once you hit enter on More Info, there's a Run Anyway button, and then you won't see that anymore, and it'll pop you into this GZ Doom launcher. So I can arrow through.
Final Doom, Doom 2, Hell on Earth.
So Doom 2, Hell on Earth. If you're playing, whether you're playing Toby Doom 1 or 2, if you're playing Toby
Final
Doom,
2.
just select Toby, or select Doom 2 here.
Doom 2. Video settings grouping. Disable auto extra graphics grouping.
I'm tabbing.
Bright maps check. Widescreen check. Don't ask me. Play game.
Play game. I would say do not check the Don't Ask Me Again, because if you are playing the Toby Heretic or whatever, I like to have this come up because I may or may not want to switch between different things. So before I hit
play game,
I'm going to close NVDA.
Exit NVDA dialog.
And I'm going to press enter. And we have Toby Doom. So we're in.
Main menu.
I hit escape. It brings up the menu.
Options. New game.
So let's go new game.
Which episode?
So we have Toby Doom has 2 campaigns. The first one is based on Doom 1 levels. Again, they're spiritually based on the levels in Doom, but they're simplified. They're streamlined to make it a little bit more easily understandable to play for a blind player.
Toby Doom 2.
Toby Doom 2 is an additional campaign based on Doom 2 levels. So let's go into Toby Doom 1.
Toby Doom 1. Choose your difficulty.
And again, we got difficulty. Again, if you're new.
Normal. Hard. Normal. Easy.
Let's start with easy. You hear this music? You're in. Now you hear Hanger. That's your first level. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I hit control. So again, now I'm not going to play with my vision. This is not a, here's all the whiz-bang features. I'm going to show them to you visually. Again, this is a guide to kind of give people some ideas on how to start this as a blind player. I want to encourage people to give this mod a shot. and hopefully avoid some of the confusion that people seem to be having. So if you've read the manual, if you listen to the manual, and you know we have a compass, the first thing that I highly recommend you do when you start a level,
North.
press Q. We got a compass. We're facing north. That's good information to know, because you want to keep your bearings. You're going to be using your compass a lot, and especially in the Toby Doom levels, using your E and R.
Northeast.
I'm hitting R.
East. Southeast. East. Northeast. North.
Okay. Now let's say that I go west.
West.
If I want to switch back to north,
North.
I hit F. Boom, we're back to due north. So that's how we can snap turn 45 degrees either way, and always go back to north. Again, I can hit Q to verify.
North.
We're facing north. Now you have two different ways you can control it. You can use the keyboard and mouse, or you can just use the keyboard. If you're just using the keyboard, your arrow keys up, down, left, and right it'll move you forward. If I hit up, you hear some footsteps. If I hit back, you'll hear footsteps. We're still facing north. But if I hit right and left, it turns us. Now if I hit
Northwest. West.
I'm hitting right.
Northeast.
Now I hit Q again and I verify. I'm turning.
North.
Okay. If I want to sidestep or strafe, as the first-person shooter terminology, I hold down the Alt key. Oh, let me move forward a little bit here. So you hear me hitting. I'm holding Alt and left and right. You hear that I'm stepping, but I'm
North.
If I hit Q, you hear I'm still heading north. So that's the old school way. Like, that's how we used to play it back in the day. I used to play Doom that way on the keyboard. I've become, I play a lot of first-person shooters, retro, new, whatever. So I've become much more comfortable playing with keyboard and mouse. In that case, you use WASD. Your WASD is in the same shape of an arrow, the arrow keys on most keyboards. So your W is forward, S is back, and then the difference is A is strafe or step left, and then D is strafe or sidestep to the right. And then my mouse, I don't have to worry about looking up and down because Doom doesn't do that, or at least Toby mod doesn't do that. There are mods that will let you do that. But I can move, so if I hit Q,
North.
and that's what's really nice about playing with WASD, your hand is already right near the all of your other keys that I've talked about. I can hit Q at any time. I can hit E and R. I can hit F. I can hit X if I want to do a 180. Now if I hit, there is south, I hit X again.
North.
Now I go back north. I've got other status things I can hit. I can hit B for bullets.
Pistol. 49 bullets.
Yeah, because I used one. I can hit H for health.
Health. 100%.
So there you go. You know what? I totally forgot what the armor key was. Is it? I forget what the armor key is. You have to look in the manual because I forget. But you see how your hand is already around, whereas if I'm using the arrow keys, I kind of have to take my hand off the keyboard. Or, well, actually no, because you can use your right hand on the arrow keys. You can still have your left hand on the... So it's just a matter of preference. There's no right or wrong. But again, I can move my mouse to the left and right, and I will turn. Now you hear that noise now off to the right. This is where, again, listening to your audio manual comes into play. If I sidestep to the right here, actually let me turn to the right with R.
Northeast. East.
Now you hear that sound is centered in my view. Again, I should have said this before, but wear headphones when you play this. Just like any other audio game, wear headphones because you're going to want to hear the way things are placed in the environment, and I want to center it. Now before I collect it here, if you've read the audio manual, if you listen to the audio manual, You might remember that's a health sound. So we're going to walk up to it. It's getting louder. Now we don't need that health. You hear the we're full health.
Health.
So we don't need it.
100%.
So let's go ahead and we're gonna go west because remember we started north. And you can develop your own navigation technique. The way that I like to do it in a lot of cases, unless I hear something of significance that I want to immediately go to, I like to take levels, and I do this visually too. If there's multiple paths, I generally go clockwise. So I'll start with the left path, and I will like hug the left edge. So you remember that sound that we listened to in the audio manual? I'm stepping to the left, and you hear that. That means there's a wall to my left.
West.
So we're going to walk forward. Now there's a wall in front of us, so we're going to inch to the right a little bit. Okay, we found the wall again. So I'm kind of hugging the wall. Now that sound is not necessarily a power-up. Again, there are ambient sounds. Let's go ahead and...
North.
You hear that sound. So what I do is I kind of walk forward, and sometimes I just tap the left button just to make sure there's no wall. So, now I don't hear the bumping sound, so I know that there's a path open to my left. So I'm going to hit E to turn left.
Northwest.
And now we're facing more of that sound. That is, it's just like an ambient sound. You can use that as an audio landmark, but if I keep walking forward here, we're heading west. Ooh, I hear other sounds. Another technique that I use is if I hear sounds, you don't necessarily have to always face it. You can, but I hear ammo to my left. I hear a health item to my right. What I can try to do is if I want to keep facing west. Remember, we can sidestep, so I'm going to hit A.
Clip.
Okay, we got that. So let's go back a couple steps. Okay, I hear my health again. Let's go see if we need it. Nope, I don't need it, so we'll continue. Let's go forward.
West.
Okay, those are armor. All of those are different armor sounds. So let's go ahead and strafe around a little bit.
Armor bonus.
Okay, there's some over to my left, so I'm gonna...
Green armor.
There we go, we sidestepped. We're
West.
still facing west.
Armor bonus.
Okay, I don't hear any sounds. I hit a wall. So let's go ahead and turn to the right here.
North.
Okay, we're buttoning into a wall in front of us,
North,
so let's
east.
go ahead and... There's our health that we didn't need.
East.
Okay, so again, we got these weird pillar things. Now again, remember, if I hit V...
In front of you. Close. Tech pillar.
Tech pillar, that's what makes those sounds. So I'm using a combination of... again, I don't just hit, left or right or forward. I usually do like a step in one direction and then a step in the other, because I always think about if you're navigating a real world environment with your cane. People generally follow the wall. And I'm going to get away from this sound so it's a little bit easier. So, okay, I don't hear any, so we're going to...
East. North.
So now we hear other sounds. We hear a computer sound.
Northeast.
But like if you're navigating the real world, remember, you'll either use your cane to kind of follow the wall, or you'll trail your hand along the wall so that there's where the door. Let's say I'm in a school and I need to find the classroom, or I'm in an office building and I need to find the next, the third door on the right. So I'm going to follow the door on the right, and then when I get to my third opening, there's my door. That's basically what I'm doing, is I'm hitting forward to walk a little bit, and I'm kind of hitting forward and left at the same time. So I'm strafing to the left, but I'm butting up against a wall, but I'm also heading forward. So it's like I'm hitting those two keys together, and now I know that I'm going forward, I'm going backward, and I'm hearing that bumping sound. But if I go far enough forward...
East.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I hear footsteps, so I know there's no wall. That means I can turn to the left here.
North, north.
Again, I walk forward, and I hit forward and left at the same time. And that's a way that I can follow a wall. Now, if I hear something that is over, let's say I'm going to turn...
Northeast.
Okay, there's a door sound. There's your chirping. And when I open this, I know there's going to be dudes in there because I've played this level before. But let's say I open it with space. You hear the targeting? That beeping? I killed a guy because that means you're locked onto somebody. Okay, I hear a guy. When you hear that other you know, you got your lock on targeting. Now I can hit V.
On your left, medium distance, armor bonus. In front of you, close, 2. Zombie man clips. Remains of 2. Zombie men. Medium distance, shotgun, 3. Packs of 4 shells. Armor bonus.
And see, look at that. So I hear another different type of computer terminal as an audio landmark to my left. But we're gonna, there's some goodies on the floor that I want to grab. So
East.
Remember, when we enter this room, again, every time you enter a new room, you open up that door, or right before you open the door, hit your compass Q button, because that's going to tell you, when I open this door, in this case I was facing east. So that if I ever need to go back, you know, a lot of Doom levels you have to retrace your steps because they're labyrinths. So if I know that I enter this room from the facing, what did I say?
East.
East. Well, then I know that in this room, if I want to go back to that first area that I was in, I need to find the west door because, you know, obviously that's the opposite of east. So let's go collect some ammo here.
Flip.
Okay, okay. I hear different ammo, so I'm gonna strafe a little bit to my left. That sounds like it's pretty centered in my view here.
Shotgun.
I got a shotgun.
Shells.
Okay. I'm just
Shells.
using my strafing a little bit here. So now I hear there's nothing around me. There's nothing as far as anything that I can pick up. So I think I'm good. Now what I might do is I might go back. I'm going to hit S. I'm going to go all the way back.
East.
Notice I'm still facing east. So I moved back and then I strafed a little bit to the right. Because now I hear the door. That means it's behind me. So let's bring up a new feature here. Let's say, in this level I know that I'm not going to need it, but let's say that I don't know that. Maybe I want to make a marker. So that I might want to get back to this door. I'm going to hit M.
Marker menu.
And I'm going to arrow down.
Add marker.
Add marker.
Add marker.
So one thing that I misspoke on, because I actually didn't know, I didn't realize this in the last video. You can set multiple of each markers.
Marker 1. Marker 2.
So these are actually categories, I guess. So what's really cool is, let's say that I designate, in my mind, I want marker 1s to be doors. Every time I enter, or anytime I'm going through a level and I encounter a door, I'm going to lay a marker there, right?
Marker 2.
Maybe if I was in that first room, remember there was those health items that I didn't get because I didn't need them? Maybe I would designate marker 2s to be health. So if I run into a health power-up that I don't need, I might lay a marker there. And then when I'm close to the end of the level, maybe I don't have such good health. Well, then I can use my pathfinding feature, and I can say, let me go to the nearest marker 2. And then we can go back and find that health power-up. Okay, I found that one. Let me go to the next nearest marker 2. I'll go collect that. Marker 3, maybe I set that for ammo. Or maybe I set that for armor, you know, or even ammo. You could be more specific. Like, I use the shotgun a ton, so I want to make dang sure that, oh, if I don't need shotgun shells now, I'm going to need them later. I'm going to set marker 3 to be shotgun shells. I'm going to set marker 4 to be bullets. I'm going to set marker 5 to be rockets. I'm going to set marker 7 to be armor. Whatever, you know, however you want to do it. You can make up your own scheme.
Marker 3.
But let's do marker 1.
Marker 10.
Oops.
Marker 1. Marker 1 placed.
Now you hear that? So that's just there now. So let's use our technique again. I'm going to hit forward and left at the same time. Okay, I noticed that we can walk. I'm going to turn.
North. Medkit.
Oh, okay.
Health 100%.
So we did get a medkit because we got hit by one of those soldiers. Okay, we ran into something via right in front of us, so we're going to turn to the right. Now, I hear a power-up to my right, which is armor, and I have a wall to my left. I'm not even going to turn. I'm just going to sidestep to my right with D.
Armor bonus.
Boom. I'm going to go back to hugging the wall. Oh, I hear another armor. Oh, wait, I think it's a little quieter. There we go. See how it gets louder? When it gets really loud, then I know it's probably right. It's not behind me. It's not ahead of me. I'm going to... Oh, it's not there, so there we go. We got it. And now we can head forward. I'm bumping into a wall right in front of me.
South.
We're going to turn south. I'm going to hit forward and left at the same time so I can hug my wall. Okay, I hear another health.
Health bonus.
But I heard I thought I heard armor. Oh, I did. Okay. Sidestepping. Where is it? Oh. Okay, I'm heading forward, okay.
Armor bonus.
Okay, there's another...
South. Armor bonus.
Oh, so you hear that marker? There's my marker that I placed by that door. So I'm going to keep strafing to the left again so I get back to familiar territory. Oh. Okay, so turns out I was in another area, so I'm going to turn...
Southeast.
Remember, before you open a door...
East.
I'm facing it, so we're entering this room facing east. There we go. Killed our dude.
East.
Oh. Now remember, I can also hold down the right mouse button to lock on to a nearby enemy. I don't remember what the keyboard equivalent command for lock on is. Again, check the text or audio manual. I play with keyboard and mouse much of the time, so that's just what I remember. So I can hold the right mouse button, and now, but see, now if I hit Q... Southeast. Because that's where, you know, the enemy was ahead of me and to my right. So if I want to get back to...
East, northeast. East, southeast. East.
Remember, we were facing east when we came in here. So now we're following our left wall. We hit something in front of me. We don't need that health.
South.
We're going to turn. We're going to try to get this clip. There we go. Hugging the wall, hitting forward and left at the same time. Okay, I hear...
Shells.
There we go. We're strafing to the left because we heard there wasn't a wall to my left, but we heard ammo power-ups.
Flip.
Okay, now we hear toxic sludge. In this case, it's a landmark because there are walls preventing you from going into it. But tread lightly because in some levels, you know, you're gonna hear the sound, and if you start hearing, you know, kind of hissing, bubbling noises, you might get damaged. There are some liquids like water that won't harm you, but then when you walk through it, you'll hear yourself splashing. So there's a wall in front of us. Let's go ahead and there we go. Okay, I hear more armor.
Armor bonus.
Okay. Can't go anywhere left. I can't go anywhere forward. So let's
West. West.
Okay, I need to go east again.
South.
Or south again.
Door.
Red key is required.
Red key.
Door.
Red key is required.
Okay, so we're gonna turn.
Southwest. Red key is
Red door.
required.
Okay, I found another door that does not need a key.
West.
So we're facing west. And you know what? I totally forgot to do this last time, but let's say again that I wanted to.
Marker menu. Remove marker. Add marker. Add marker. Marker 1. Marker 1 place.
Okay, I set another marker 1 for a door.
Clip.
There's my clip.
Clip.
Where is it? I'm just using my combination WASD to kind of try to find it.
Shells. Clip. West.
So I'm not turning my mouse at all. I'm just strafing. Okay, it looks like I collected everything. We're gonna hug the left wall, per usual. Okay, we got something in front of us, so let's turn north. Okay.
North.
If I wanted to.
Marker menu. Remove. Add marker. Add marker. Marker 1. Marker 1 placed. North.
Lock on a little bit here.
Northwest. West.
So let's hug the wall. Okay, we got a lot of sounds here. Oh, sounds like it's behind me.
Chain gun.
Ooh, chain gun. Now we're talking. So again, your numbers row.
Fist.
Fists.
Pistol.
Pistol is 2.
Shotgun.
Shotgun is 3.
Chain gun.
Chain gun is now 4. I'm going to switch back to my
Shotgun.
shoddy for now. You see, now you hear some sludge. But I hear armor. So listen what happens if I strafe.
Mega
You
armor.
hear that eh. So that one, there's basically a pool of toxic sludge around a little island that had armor on it. And so I move until I'm on the little island. I collected my armor. I still hear things over here. Where is that shell?
Clip. Clip.
Now I hear another door thing. Now I think because that's in a different part of the level, there may be times where you might hear something through a wall that might be able to be ironed out in a future update. But I'm turned around. I don't know where that door was that I found earlier. What if I...
Marker menu. Remove marker. Remove nearest marker. Pathfinding. Pathfinding. Stop path level start. Marker 1. Menu dismiss. Path found.
Now you hear that path found. I'm going to turn.
Southeast.
Now basically you're collecting these little, visually they're like little triangle or little diamonds. But I'm going to face. Okay, now it's to my left. I'm going to turn. Now I can use my E and R, or I can move the mouse. For the pathfinding, for me personally, I like to use my mouse, and you don't need to do it. You don't want to move your mouse quickly. Move it slowly, because otherwise you'll just, if I move it fast, you spin pretty much. Again, if you've played any other audio game, you know, a Blind Legend or Papa Sangre, whatever, center it in your view, follow it. Okay? Boy, you remember that door that I found, that we marked when we came in here? There is our door. And when we came in this room, we were facing...
East.
North? Well, see, let's see. If I face the door...
South.
It's south. So let's do a 180. Now it's just like we've entered the rooms from scratch. Instead of going to the right, or to the left...
Northeast.
Let's go to the right. So now I'm hitting right and forward at the same time, so I can butt up against a wall. And you hear a little... There's another beep. It's a little hard to hear because we got beeps everywhere. But that means there's some explosive barrels. I'm going to leave them alone for now. If you hear a bubbling sound and a beep, those are some barrels. And you can use them to shoot other guys and blow them up, but just don't be too close to them. So now,
East.
We're going to head to the...
North.
We're going to go the other way. We're going counterclockwise. That...
Northwest.
The sound that's centered in our audio right now, that's a key sound. Let's grab a key.
Red key card.
Shotgunner. You hear he's different than our pistol guys we've been fighting so far. Now remember, he dropped shotgun ammo. So I'm going to go toward him.
Shotgun.
Because I want it. Okay, we got our key. I think we're done in here. Now, let's bring up my markers. Now again, instead of following all the markers that we laid down, remember we have discovered the red door, right? Because it said red key required. Because we have discovered it...
Remove nearest pathfinding.
Pathfinding.
Pathfinding. Stop path marker 1. Stop level start. Marker 1. Red door.
Red door. I don't even have to add the red door as a marker. Like, I can add doors that are regular doors that don't need keys. But because I've discovered the red door...
Marker red door.
Let's do another pathfinding.
Menu dismiss. Path found.
Okay. I hear the beep. We're gonna go find it. Now I'm gonna go through my other markers. Now if I want it to be less distracting, let's bring up my markers again.
Menu. Add marker. Remove marker. Remove marker. Level start. Marker 1. Red door.
Actually, let me do
Marker
something real quick
menu.
here.
Remove nearest marker. Remove nearest marker.
There we go.
Marker menu.
Okay.
Menu dismiss.
Wait, did that
Main
work?
menu.
Hold on.
Menu dismiss. Marker. Remove marker. Nearest marker. Remove nearest marker. Marker menu. Menu
Okay.
dismiss.
That one I haven't really... Let me go back to this marker
Marker
here.
menu. Remove. Remove nearest marker. Remove nearest marker.
Oh, okay, you have to be right up close to it.
Marker 1.
Okay.
Marker 1. Removed.
So now you hear, we have the chirp of our door, but we don't have that other marker anymore. So now we only have 2 beeps to worry about instead of 3. We still have our little breadcrumb beacon here. So we're gonna face it. We're gonna aim it. Alright, so we are really close to another marker.
Marker menu. Pathfinding. Remove nearest marker. Remove nearest red marker. Door. Marker 1. Marker 1. Removed.
Okay. We hear a red door.
Red.
Found it.
Red.
Now again, what do we do before we enter a room?
South.
Okay, we enter it facing south.
Red door.
There's our barrel sound.
Red door. Red door.
South. South.
Red door.
You hear I shot that and it blew up the barrel. So we're gonna head to the, okay. So there's armor over there, or ammo I should say, but we can't get to it. So there are some areas in Doom where you're either gonna be looking through, let's say like a grating, you know, like if think about like a mesh fence, you know, where you can see through it, but you can poke your fingers through it, or whatever. And that's what we have here visually. And sometimes it'll just be, instead of a wall, it's more of like you know, a counter or a ledge. So you'll be butting up against it. You can't climb over it, but enemies can shoot you over the counter essentially. So in this, you know, in this case, it could be a counter. It could be a, you know, it could be some sort of like fence that they can shoot through. If I open my eyes here, in this case, it is a fence. So we're gonna go around it.
South.
There we go. And now,
South.
let's go ahead and
East.
hug it. Okay. And now we can, I'm just gonna
Clip.
strafe. Okay, we got that ammo. I'm hitting a wall
South.
in front of me. We're gonna turn south again.
Medkit.
Okay.
Health 100%.
And you hear that little humming, almost like a fluorescent light buzz. That is a little wall. It's a light, floor light kind of a thing. So again, use your audio landmarks. Okay.
South.
And look at that. I hear an alarm clock sound on my right. I don't hear any other power-ups. And you know what the alarm clock sound means.
Southwest.
We beat level 1. We did not look at our screen. I hit space a few times.
Command Center.
Now again, when I start a new level, I might want to hit F2.
Save game.
I can bring up my save here.
Slot 2 of 11. Autosave.
So I could do...
Slot 1 of 11. New save game.
I can say a new save game, and then it'll let me name it, you know, so I can say Jesse 1, Jesse 2, or I can give it the level name, I can give it whatever I want. I'm not going to save it right now here, but...
Menu.
Oops. Wrong. Okay, I didn't mean... I'm so used to, like, screen... Okay, so while we trigger them, let's go ahead and shoot some zombies.
West.
But you hear that we started the level facing west. So that's good to know. Now, I'm not going to play further in this. But again, you're using your techniques. I'm going to the left here. I'm facing west. We hit a wall. We're going to inch to our right. Okay, we can hit forward. Let's get our clips. I hear some ammo to our left of some kind.
Shotgun.
Ah, shotgun. There we go. And now I can go back.
West. South. West. North. Northwest. South.
Face the door.
South.
All right, we're going to enter this room where?
South.
South. Okay, I hear some health.
Health bonus.
Cool. So this is just a tiny little room. There are a lot of times there are rooms that are, you know, either like dorm rooms or little cells or something. And a lot of times they might have an enemy in them. They could have, you know, again, if I enter this room and hit
On your
V,
right, close. Zombie man corpse.
yeah, so in this case, you got a zombie man corpse on a bed. But yeah, it's just like a little room, and I know we can't do anything here, so we're going to hit X.
Quick turn.
There we go, 180.
North.
Let's go forward. Now what I like to do, I go forward a step, let it close.
Northwest.
Let's keep facing due west, and we're hugging the left wall. Now we got another door. So it looks like we're in a hallway.
Main menu.
I'm going to hit pause for a minute here. It looks like we're in a hallway where there's cells on the left, and I don't know what's on the right because we haven't gone there. Maybe there are, maybe there aren't. That's where we're going to stop playing Toby Doom. But really quickly, I do want to pop into Toby Heretic, so we're going to quit.
Quit game. Are you sure you want to quit the game? Press Y.
Okay. Now we are back in our Toby folder, so let's do NVDA.
Toby Accessibility Mod V725. Play Toby Heretic Bat 23 of
Okay,
31.
play Toby Heretic. We're going to hit enter on him.
GZ Doom.
Now remember, if this is the first time you're playing it, you're going to get that weird box that comes up. You're going to want to go more info and run anyway. You're going to get the more info link, and then you're going to, after you hit enter on that, you're going to find the tab to the run anyway button. I think that's what it's called anyway. And then it's going to bring you to the GZ Doom launcher again. Now, we don't want to run...
Final Doom, Doom 2, Hell on Earth.
We don't want to run Doom 2. We want to run
Final
Heretic.
Doom, Final Doom, The Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, Unity
Because
Edition.
I have a whole bunch
Doom
of
2.
I have a whole bunch of Doom games on here. So if you're running Toby Doom, you want to run Doom 2 Hell on Earth. If you're running Heretic, obviously,
Heretic, Shadow of the Serpent Riders.
you're going to want to
Heretic.
run the Heretic, because that's where we got our heretic.wad file.
Doom 2, Heretic.
And I'm going to kill NVDA.
Exit NVDA dial.
I'm going to hit enter. And now we are in Heretic.
Main menu.
Hit escape to bring up our menu.
Options. New game. Which episode? Demo map. Toby Heretic.
Toby Heretic.
Choose your difficulty. Normal. Easy.
All right,
The
and we
docks.
are, okay, we're in the docks.
North.
We're facing due north. And we're just like another Doom level. Now you hear some flapping wings on our right. That's what we're going to want to take care of first. We got our... I'm going to use... I find lock-on helps immensely in this game. Holding the right mouse button to lock on to dudes, especially these little flying... these flying gargoyle buggers. Because they zip around, and they're flying enemies, so...
North.
So let's go ahead and...
On your left, medium distance, wall torch, wand crystal. In front of you, medium distance, wall torch, crystal vial, wand crystal. Remains of 2 gargoyles. On your right,
Gargoyles.
medium distance, chandelier.
Okay. So let's go ahead and
North.
face due north with F. And then you know the drill.
Northwest.
Counterclock, or we're gonna go clockwise, so we're gonna
West.
go west.
Wand crystal.
Okay, we don't... Now you hear they use the same sound for health. So we don't need...
Health 100%.
All of our keys sound, or all of our keyboard commands are the same. I'm not going to go through them again.
Yellow, you're wired.
So now Let me pause it again. Let me reiterate one thing about the waypoint navigation system, the pathfinding. I think one confusion that people have is, again, they're expecting something like The Last of Us, where you're gonna pull up your navigation, you're gonna turn it on, and it's gonna pull you through the level. It's gonna guide you to the next essential waypoint or your next objective. Modern games are designed a lot more linearly. You can explore off the side paths if you want to, and you're encouraged to do so in a lot of cases. However, they're pulling you through a story. They're pulling you through set pieces. Old school retro shooters, boomer shooters don't work like that. They're meant to be even played visually. They are meant for you to play them. You're navigating a labyrinth, and I can't stress that enough. So when you start a level fresh, whether you're playing it sighted or whether you're playing it audibly, you don't know what's in store for the level. There could be branching paths upon branching paths, here and there, a bunch of different places in the level. And if I'm playing visually, I'm just looking, oh, there's a red key door, there's a blue key door. Okay, I don't have the keys for those. Let's go look for a door that doesn't require a key. And that's what we're going to do, the same thing via audio. So when I start the level, if I were to pull up I can't do it now because I already did it, but if I was starting at the beginning and I pulled up my navigation menu, my pathfinding menu with M, and if I wanted to, pathfind to a waypoint, you would not see the red door there because I haven't discovered it yet. But now that you've heard it, now that I have, at any point, I'm going to be able to lay down breadcrumbs and track my way back to that red door. If there's a blue door in this level, I don't know if there is, or a yellow door. I can't track them because I haven't discovered them yet. But when I do, I will be able to. So a lot of cases, if you find a door and you don't have the key for it yet, well, now you have a way to track your way back to it once you do find the key. So once we find this... Actually, what door did we... Okay, yellow key. I stand corrected. We found the yellow door. So, not red. But let's... that sound to the right.
Wand crystal.
That is our wand crystal. That's our ammo for our wand. So our wand is basically our crappy pistol. I'm hugging. Okay. Now I hear torches. Ah! Uh-oh. Okay, he fell, and he fell in the water.
Northeast.
Let's go face north. Now, I hear torches, and there's an open path. Before I go out there, if I wanted to...
Northeast.
I could pass that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lay a marker down.
Marker menu. Add marker. Add marker.
Now, it's not a door, but it's an open path.
Marker 1 place.
So we put a marker here. This is where in between our torches. So we're going to keep forward here. And, okay, I found a wall again.
Wand crystal.
Because I know that I heard some other items over here. So we're going to hug the wall.
East.
We heard a door. What are we facing? East. Okay, then we hit a wall already, so we gotta head to the left.
North. Silver shield.
Okay. Looks like this is another small place.
East. Southeast. South. Southwest. West.
And I'm not gonna follow the place marker because I can hear it. So we're just gonna open this door back up again. Now, I could go around the room again, but I'm just gonna use my mouse. And I'm gonna make a beeline for this sound. There it is. I'm gonna hit F to face north. And now we are kind of where we were. So now I know that I've fully explored this first room that I've been in. I'm not looking at the screen. Keep in mind. Let's find a wall. Okay, I found a wall. Now I hear...
Northwest.
We're going to hug the wall to the left.
Northwest. North.
Okay, I heard it. I heard an enemy, so there's going to be an enemy probably coming up somewhere. I got to listen for some flapping wings. If I hear them, I'm going to have to turn or lock onto them here. So we got a lot of health we don't need.
East.
Now again, actually, here's some health that we don't need. So what might I do? Maybe I might...
Marker menu. Remove add marker 1, marker 2, marker 2, place.
Okay, so now you know that this sound means that, oh, here's some health that I don't need right now, but if I want it later, I can.
South.
So we're going to go back because, let's see, we were facing north. So we've marked some health pickups on our map that we want. Okay, we're in the water, but we're hitting a wall on our left, so we can still walk through it. Water doesn't hurt us.
Wand crystal.
Okay, now I hear another gargoyle. Ah! How you doing, sir?
Health 95%.
North. Okay. I hug my left wall. Okay, we have an opening.
Northwest.
What do I hear? We're gonna hug the left wall.
Wand crystal.
We get more wand ammo. But I hear a key. There's something in front of me, so we can't go anywhere. Looks like we got a dead end, but we got a key over here I'm gonna strafe to. Now, I lost a little bit of health. Well then.
Marker menu. Remove marker. Remove nearest pathfinder. Pathfinding. Stop pathfinder. Start. Yellow door. Marker 1. Marker 2.
I designated marker 2 to be my health.
Menu dismissed. Path foul.
We're gonna turn it. So you hear the that means you're collecting your breadcrumbs. I'm gonna turn slowly. Okay, yeah, we're walking through the water again. Okay, we hear it.
Destination reached.
Okay.
Crystal vial.
I heard the health. We don't need this other one because I guess there were 2 health items here. Let's say that, well, I'm going to keep that there because maybe I want to come back for it again later. And, but now we know that we have a key.
Marker menu.
So, pathfinding. This time I want to go to that yellow door.
Level start. Yellow door. Menu dismiss. Path
okay.
Found.
You hear the beep? Turn slow. So now, because I have the marker set, I don't even have to hug the walls because I can kind of just let the level itself. So now that I have an objective, now this kind of does work like The Last of Us because now it's going to give me these periodic incremental guides. So remember, this is that first marker that we set, the marker 1. So we heard that, but we want
destination door.
Yellow door.
Access.
What direction are we facing?
West.
West.
Door.
Now you might want to also do a save here. If you get far enough into a level, you might want to save your progress.
West.
But we're gonna keep going west. Okay, we get some enemies in here. That noise.
West.
Ah! Sir, don't punch me.
Health 98%.
There was a health right over here.
Crystal vial.
Aha.
Yellow door. Southwest.
Okay, we're going to go in here.
Yellow door.
Now, I'm not going to set a place marker for that because it already has a place marker. If I ever want to go back to the red door, I could. Okay, I'm hugging the left.
South. Door. Green key required.
Okay, now we've added the green key door to our list of levels, or list of pathfinding markers. So we're gonna...
North.
That one does not need a key.
Northwest. West. West.
I hear flapping wings. Okay, gargoyle sauce. I'm locking on, so I'm just holding right mouse. Okay.
Southwest.
Okay, I hear ammo sounds, so we're gonna strafe and find some.
Wand crystal. Wand crystal.
Oh, I hear another ammo.
Wand crystal.
Now, what I should have done, I'm gonna back up here. I'm gonna hit W. Let's
West.
Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna
Marker menu. Add marker. Add marker. Marker 1. Marker 1.
There, we've set another door marker.
West.
Hug the wall.
Southwest. South. Southwest. West. North. Wand crystal.
Now you hear those rattling chains. Again, that's nothing that you collect or anything. That's just something that you can use as a periodic ambient sound to know where you are. So we got another torch. And I'm not describing everything as much as I used to here because, again, hopefully you're kind of getting the idea. Now, this is how I play. You could play a totally different way. I'm just trying to give a beginner player, whether you're playing Doom or Heretic, I'm trying to show you how I would approach a level if I've never played it before. And trust me, yes, I've played this level before, but I don't remember it at all, the way that the Toby level is laid out. And I have not played Heretic near as much as I have Doom. So even if I were to play the regular levels of Heretic, I wouldn't have I would not be able to navigate it by memory really at all. Because I don't know these levels near as well as I do, especially the first episode of Doom. So, okay, we got another door.
North.
I could put another marker here if I wanted.
Marker menu. Add marker 1. Marker 1 placed.
Oh, hi, sir. Oh, couple of yous. Okay.
North. Wand crystal.
Okay, I don't need that health. We're gonna hug the left. Ooh, I hear a new weapon.
Gauntlets of the Necromancer.
New melee weapon.
East.
Now I can zolt people. I'm not going to mark this one because there's already a marker there and it would just get too cluttered.
Wand crystal. North.
So I entered this...
Northeast.
Was it east? Yeah, okay.
North.
Because I had to turn to the left in order to fight that guy. So hug the wall. Okay, I hear him. Come here, buddy. Now these are the...
Wand crystal.
If you want to know what these enemies are called...
On your left, medium distance, fire brazier. In front of you, close, remains of a golem.
Yep,
Medium distance, hanging corpse, quartz flask, door. On
Lovely.
your right, close, remains of a golem.
Right, so golems, once you start learning what these enemies do, like your gargoyles, they fly up to you and they claw you. There are, I forget what they're called, but they're like the advanced gargoyles where they also shoot fireballs at you. They suck. But these melee enemies, now that I have the gauntlets, they are more powerful than my staff. The staff sucks. You don't want to run into that. So I like to either use, if I'm only fighting an enemy or two, I will switch to my gauntlets and zap these guys because they're just going to run up on you and try to punch you anyway.
North.
So that's a way to save ammo.
Gauntlets of the Necromancer.
And if I hit 2,
Gold wand. Gold wand.
and
7.
hit B for bullets.
Wand crystals.
So again, all of your Doom commands work. We're just medieval now instead of...
Gauntlets of the Necromancer.
Okay.
Northeast.
More torches.
Crystal vial. South.
That's another marker that I had set.
South.
Ooh. I found a
Green
key. Okay. Now, we discovered the key door, remember, way back when. I don't have a clue where that is from here.
marker menu. Remove marker. Add marker. Remove marker. Nearest marker. Pathfinder. Stop pathfinder. Level start. Yellow door.
Yeah.
Menu dismiss. Path found.
Okay.
North.
Now, I know there's a lot of beeping going on. You have to keep them straight, but just go slow. You'll figure it out. We're collecting our breadcrumbs.
Yellow door. Destination reached. Yellow door.
Oh,
Yellow door.
now wait, did I get...
Yellow door.
Oh, wait a minute. I want the... Hold on, I think I went to the wrong door.
Menu.
Because what key did we just get?
Nearest marker. Pathfinder. Stop. Level start. Yellow door. Marker 1. Marker 2. Green door.
Okay, green door. Okay, that's, I think, what we want. I wasn't paying attention.
Dismiss.
But that's okay. See, we went to the wrong door. Let's go back. Okay, we're going back where we came, I think.
West. Door.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Access granted. Destination door.
Okay.
Southeast. Green door. South. Green door.
Oh, no.
On your left, medium distance, fire brazier. In front of you, close, remains of an undead warrior. Medium
Undead
distance,
warrior.
Green access point.
So, Undead Warrior... Those guys love to chuck axes at you, so you want to lock onto them and strafe left to right when you hear that whooshing sound coming at you. I just ran up into his grill because there was only one of them, and I just zapped him to death. But,
Door.
so there's our door.
Quick turn. South.
So south is where we were facing when we came in. I'm gonna hug left.
Quartz flask.
Okay, quartz flask. Now, because I was waiting to get an inventory item so I could show you this. So now, if I hit I...
Quartz flask. 1.
These are health items that you store in your inventory. So if, you know, if there is health around, or if there's not health around, but you need a quick boost, you know, you can kind of stockpile a few of those up and you can get health. I don't think I have any other items, so I hit I for inventory. If I hit O or P, they don't do anything right now because I don't have anything else. But if I had another item, it would cycle between them. So when I get to the next, I don't know if there will be any in the next...
Southwest.
Let's just hug the wall. Okay, we're...
West.
Our alarm clock sound? Guess what? We beat the first level of Toby Heretic. Hit space a few times.
The dungeons.
Okay, what are we facing?
North.
North. Okay, we face it due north. And remember, if you ever want to go back to the start of a level, you don't have to set a place marker for it because it already has the level start as a existing pathfinding. So if you ever want to go back here and just start your navigation from fresh, you can.
North.
So I'm going to play a little bit more of this just because I want to see if I can find another item. Okay, we got some ambient sounds. That's some pretty freaky sounds over there.
Wand crystal.
Okay, I hear gargoyles somewhere.
Northeast door.
Okay, now we've added our blue door to our repertoire here.
Door. South.
Okay.
East.
This is so close to the blue door. I don't know that I'm gonna add a door place marker because I don't want to have the audio too cluttered. I can always this room seems like it's pretty small. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ow!
South. East.
Okay, so we're facing east. So yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
East. North.
Okay.
West. Silver shield. North. Crystal vial. East. Northeast. East.
Okay, I hear wings, so I bet you there's something behind this door coming up here. Yep. Okay, what is that?
North. Arrow. Crystal vial.
Okay,
North,
arrows.
East.
I don't have the said crossbow yet.
South.
Where's my door?
South. Southwest. West.
Okay, I hear the torch on our right. I'm gonna let the door close. Back up against it, turn left. And hug the left wall.
East. Quartz flask.
Okay. I think these must be cells or something. 'Cause there's a lot of these tiny rooms. I'm a little bit confused where I am right now. But I'm just going to keep hugging. Ooh. Oh, that's a good sound. That means there's a bow somewhere. Okay, before I grab... Well, you know what? Before I go in that door... Yeah! Alright, let's go back. I wanted it, since I heard it right close to me, I'm like, well, let me grab it here. Ah, there's a key.
Blue key.
Okay.
South.
So, I am gonna...
West.
Let's go to our torch. There's where we found our ethereal crossbow. Okay, we got wand crystal. Okay, I don't know where I am. I know we found the key.
Remove path marker. Pathfinder. Stop. Pathfinder. Start. Blue door.
We found our blue door before, so let's go find it again. All right, we're gonna aim.
East. Destination reached.
Aha!
Blue.
Look at what we got here, and then we can go north. So
Blue door.
again, it's already marked on, so I don't have to set a waypoint manually. I'm not going to waste a marker 1 for it. Again, I'm locking on to enemies just because it's a lot quicker. But remember, we want to face north. That's where we came in. We hear a water fountain in front of us, or a waterfall, or whatever it's supposed to be. Now you hear the zolting sound?
Claw orb.
Claw orb. That is our death claw, or our, I forget what it's, I always forget what the stupid thing's called. Basically our chain gun, our medieval chain gun. So we found ammo for it, but we have not found,
Blue door.
we have not found the weapon for it. So
Northwest.
again, we're gonna hug the left wall.
Blue door.
Do I have more than one inventory item? No, I don't yet. I'm trying to make it, I'm trying to find another item so we can hear that.
Wand crystal.
Phone
Green door.
Okay, there's our green door.
Wired. North.
We've added a new
Key. Green
pathfinding
door.
option.
Arrows.
Got more arrows, that's good.
Northeast.
Always need more of those. Okay, I hear bat, or I keep calling him bat. Oh, jeez. How you doing, sir? I'm gonna...
Crystal.
Okay.
Vial.
Doing a little bit of strafing here because I hear sounds for power-ups I want. I hear another bat, or a gargoyle.
South. South. Southeast. South.
Okay, here ammo. Don't need it.
Southeast. Northeast. East.
Okay, I want to prioritize the enemy versus the power-ups right now, because I want to kill it.
Northeast. Quartz flask.
Okay, so we're getting a bunch of those, but I'm hoping we find something different so I can
South.
have...
Southeast. Enchanted shield.
Okay. Now that is just a pickup. That's not one that you store.
Southwest. Claw, dragon claw.
Okay.
Ethereal crossbow. Dragon claw.
Dragon claw.
Claw orb.
What keys do I have? I can hit K.
Blue key.
I don't have the green key yet.
North.
And I have no clue where it
Northwest.
is.
West.
Is there a door we missed?
South.
Excuse me. Okay, we're back to our blue door.
Door. South. Quick turn. North.
So we entered this room to our north, or facing north. I followed the walls,
Blue door.
so it would lead me to believe I'm going to hug the wall again to my left. But, so again, sometimes if you're in a big enough room, you know, right now, so far we've been in a lot of smaller rooms a lot of corridors or hallways, it seems like. If you hug the walls, sometimes you might, if the room is big enough and the audio cues don't clue you in to everything, you may have to venture to the middle of the room
North.
in order to figure out, because maybe there's something in the room that I missed.
Green.
There's our green door again.
Door.
Did we miss any doors?
Northwest.
Ah! Okay, I don't know how I missed that before. Holy
West.
Lord. All of a sudden I heard the monster growl and then I locked on to beep. That was, yeah, so...
West.
Okay. Apparently we missed a
South.
spot.
Northwest. North. Northeast.
Okay,
North.
I'm gonna...
Marker menu. Add marker. Add marker 1. Marker 1.
There's my door. Oh,
Green key.
there's our green key. Well then,
Marker
let's go
menu.
ahead.
Remove. Remove near path marker. Pathfinder. Stop level. Start door. Green door. Menu dismiss. Path foul. South.
Okay.
Crystal vial. Destination reached. Green door.
Okay.
Access granted. Green door. Field crossing.
Ow!
Green door.
I should have been marking some of those health power-ups.
Green door. Health 93.
Oh, we're still okay.
West. West.
Okay, west is where we came in. Okay, that is, I think that's the wand ammo. I hear a pool of water.
Arrows. Crystal vial. Health 100%.
Yeah.
Marker menu. Add marker 1. Marker 1 placed. West. North.
Oh, those are wizards. I recognize that sound. Oh, dude.
Orb.
Alarm clock. We just beat 2 levels of Heretic, ladies and gentlemen. Blind.
The gatehouse.
So, I still
Main
only
menu.
have one type of power-up. I haven't found anything else so far. But again, if I hit O and P, it'll toggle. And as I toggle through them, it will tell me, you know, health flask or invincibility orb, whatever it happens to be. And then I hit I to confirm what I have if I forget later, and enter will use them. So enter will use a consumable. So do I need health right now?
Health 98.
So let's say that I wanted to use it. I don't need to, but I'm gonna hit I.
Quartz flask.
Quartz
1,
flask. I'm gonna hit enter.
0.
And there we go. So now how many do I have? Okay, so now we are out of quartz flasks. So we'd have no inventory items
Main
whatsoever. And that is where we are going to stop this video. I think this will be the new definitive walkthrough of getting started how to play Toby Doom and Toby Heretic. I know there has been some confusion, not just now, but even before. Like, one things that I always hear from people is I don't know where to go in the levels. And I think part of the misunderstanding is that people want to be handheld. They always want a guide to tell them where to go. So instead of having to find the keys themselves, it's like, oh, like when I start the level, I want a I want like a pathfinder to pull me forward and tell me where that key is. I just want to follow a breadcrumb. And then when I follow that key, take me to the door. And then when I find that, pull me forward. And because, I mean, in a way, that's sort of the way The Last of Us works. Again, you can stray from that, you can diverge, you can explore, but at the same time, it's a different type of game. I mean, the waypoint markers, the pathfinding has been extremely helpful in just playing these first couple levels of Doom and Heretic in this video. I use my wall hugging technique when I'm unfamiliar. But then if there's something that I've laid down a door place marker or a health place marker, that's brilliant. Then I don't have to do the wall hugging. I can just aim toward my breadcrumb pathfinder beacon, whatever, and I can follow it. And then I treat it like any other audio game where I'm just centering my little pathfinding beep. I center it, I walk toward it, I collect it, hear the thunk, I collect my beep, and I go on to the next one until it says destination reached. This works extremely well. I think people just have to get used to, when you start a level, you gotta make use of your compass, learn your sounds. Please, please, please read the audio manual, listen to the audio manual. Maybe you gotta listen to it a couple times. Maybe you listen to it and then you play a little bit and you're like, oh, I don't remember some of these sounds. Maybe I remember the enemy sounds, but I don't remember some of the items. So go back and listen to the item section. I mean, really, right now, as far as the way a classic Doom level or a Heretic level plays, it's way better than it's ever been. I mean, I said that in 7.0, 7.1, but with this pathfinding system, it's really freaking good. I think once people take the time to listen to the manual, make sure to learn these keys, get used to whether you want to play with the keyboard only or keyboard and mouse, learn the keys, listen to the manual, read memorize the sounds, learn them, take it slow, and again, play Toby Doom and then play Toby Heretic. Play those before you don't even touch the classic levels for now. Because even I'm intimidated playing the classic levels because they are very much more harder to play blind. But again, if you get really good at this, and there are people that play audio games that are even way better than I am, you get to that stage, the Toby Doom mod gives you the capability. You can try your hand at the Classic Doom 2, and Classic Heretic levels. But that's really all I have to say. I think it's just the mindset that when you start a level, you have to explore. This is a game where you have to explore. The game isn't going to, you played a lot of these audio games, whether iOS or for Windows, they hold your hand. You always have, at all times, you sort of have some sort of audio beacon to follow. Doom is meant to be played, whether visually or audibly, it's meant to be played as an explorer. Yeah, there's a lot of action, especially on higher difficulties where you have more monsters, but a key part of Doom and Heretic's gameplay is exploration. You don't know what you're getting into. These are not linear levels. These are labyrinths. So explore, develop your own techniques. You don't have to play it exactly like I did, but that is the technique that I currently use if I'm playing blind. I think that's as far as like even based on O&M techniques, those are, that's what people would do in the real world. So I think that makes sense to apply to a game context. And then, as I said, you find a door, you find some resource you don't need, an armor or health or ammo. Lay down a place marker. You might want to go back to it later. I demonstrated that in the Doom game. That was, or I think it was Heretic actually, in the first level. This works brilliantly. So as you explore, I mean, even many games when you play visually, when you bring up the map, it doesn't show you. They call it like the fog of war. Like the map will be, everything will be kind of invisible. But as you explore, the auto map kind of, shows you the walls, it shows you doors, it shows you the power-ups that are still there. Actually, a lot of them don't even do that. They don't even show you the power-ups. But they'll show you like the rooms, the hallways, the doors, so you'll see a rough, blueprint of the level. But they don't get to see the map when they start the level either in a lot of games. So as you discover them, that's what happens. And so now that I've discovered the blue door or the yellow door or the red door, I can pull up my pathfinding level or pathfinding button with M, and I can instantly navigate to it. Lay down your place markers when you feel you need them. I gave you some examples of how to do it, how to, you can make up your own scheme. Like for me, I use doors for 1. I would probably use health for 2, armor for 3, and then I would use my other ones for my different type of weapon power-ups. So whatever you want to do, and you can add multiple of each. And if it gets too cluttered, you get close to one, you can also remove it. I showed you that. So yeah, I really hope that lessens the confusion for some people, because I really want people to love this. I want people to understand it, and I want people to play it and enjoy it, because they've worked so hard. I've just done some testing and ideas and things like that. I'm not a coder, I'm not a developer, but I've really been trying to help, describe to the team what's confusing to me when I play without using my eyes. I try to think about what information am I lacking? What's confusing me if I get lost? And again, you get lost in a level, go to your pathfinding and go back to the beginning of the level and start fresh and just navigate around again. You always have a way to get back to square zero. But they've worked so hard on it, and it's in such a great place that with this pathfinding system now, it's like, in order to play, especially the Toby Doom levels, the Toby Doom and Heretic levels, that's pretty much what I think needs to be there. The regular vanilla levels of Doom, the classic levels of Doom and Heretic, those are just a lot more complicated, and I don't know if there's anything else that could be done to make them a little bit more understandable. I mean, right now you would just have to place down a whole hell of a lot of place markers and and use them liberally. Like I said, I'm not even to that stage yet, but there's plenty of content here. We have Toby Doom 1, Toby Doom 2, Toby Heretic, and Operation MDK. So those are 4. We've got about 40 plus levels so far of accessible Doom, of accessible Toby content. So again, huge thank you, huge shout out to Mr. Alan D1, Predoa, the rest of the Toby team, the testers. I know one of Mr. Alan D1's recent videos, he shouted out some other testers and stuff he's added. Hey man, hey Carl, how's it going? I remember he mentioned him. So yeah, I mean, shout out to everyone on the team, because I'm just happy to be a small part of this, to have a part in it. I'm super proud of what we've accomplished. Again, Doom I've been playing it visually for the last 30 years. It's my favorite game of all time. We had QuakeCon this weekend. I'm playing through some of that stuff visually. And just to wrap up, there was a comment about like, well, why isn't this version accessible? If they can do it for the PC version, why can't they do it for the console? And on a base level, yes, I understand that. Like, is it frustrating? Absolutely, absolutely. But you got to remember, there's things on the PC, like even accessible games on the PC, that are accessible on the PC that are not accessible on console, because maybe on the computer they've plugged into like Windows APIs, or they've been able to use Windows specific features to provide text to speech, or to provide some sort of accessibility that your screen reader can lock on to, On the consoles, yes, they have their own screen reader, but they may not have the same types of tools to allow, your games or third-party apps to plug into them as easily. You have Unity, you have Unreal, you have, in the Doom's case, they're not using the id Tech engine anymore for the just released Doom 1 and 2 remaster. They are using the Kex engine. That is the engine that Night Dive has been using to bring back all of these, your Turok and your Blood and all of your other retro shooters that we've been playing the last few years. So I don't know what exactly it's using, but it's a whole new type of system. So yes, I understand on a surface level it would be very, like, why can't they do it? If it's accessible here, why can't they do it there? If you're not a developer, or you haven't kind of followed development to any degree, there's a lot more complexity than it looks on the surface. So just keep that in mind. I know it's frustrating, and I would love to see id, especially with the progress we've made in Toby Doom. And it's not GZ Doom that these mods that the Doom 1 and 2 remasters are supporting, but they're supporting some other branch of Doom modding. I don't know how difficult it would be to convert Toby Doom from using GZ Doom to porting that to something that mod could use. But then keep in mind, Bethesda or id would have to add a surface level menu narration or something so that we could get to and find the Toby Doom mod on our consoles or through the game, whatever version of that we're finding. So that's where we're going to leave it right now. I know this video was really long, but that's fine, because again, I want this to be, I've done a lot of videos in the last several versions of Toby Doom where it's like, go check out the previous version, go check out this, go check out that. Start here, watch this video. I kind of run you through it from start to end of like, here's how to set it up, here's how to run it, here's me playing some Doom levels, here's me playing some Heretic levels, blind. That's what I got for you guys. So
Are you sure you want to
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope to God this recorded, or I'm going to be very, very upset. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you find it helpful. Please share. Like it if you did. Share it with others. And, follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. If you guys are going to stream the game, if you were going to record a YouTube video of the Toby Doom, shout it out, share it, put a comment in this video, share it on, share it on Twitter. Let me know, mention me on Twitter, because I would love to share that with Alan and the team, because all the work we put in it, we would love to see more people enjoying the work. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.